And agree or disagree?
Yep.
I would rather fight a random Spider-Man villain than a random Batman villain.
3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Because there are so many Batman villains that are silly.
Yeah, and they're just humans.
You have a better chance of winning. But the argument is like a Scarecrow will fuck you up. The Joker will not just kill you. Like, Rhino, sure, you will lose.
Rhino,
but he will
Green
kill
Goblin,
you. Like, he'll
Doc
kill
Ock,
you.
Scorpion,
Doc Ock will
Vulture.
just kill you. Like, these people will just kill you. Like, Joker will ruin everything. Scarecrow, your last 15 minutes
Wait,
alive.
so you wanted to pick a Spider-Man
I said
villain?
disagree because there's higher chance that I get an Eggman or a Calendar Man or
Right, or the puppet
Kite
guy.
Man.
What's the puppet guy?
Yeah, I know who you're talking
He
about.
sucks. You
Yeah.
can just kick him.
Yeah.
Unless the little puppet has his little Uzi gun or whatever.
Yeah.
Gatling gun.
Yeah.
That's what he had in the animated. Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking Batman.
That's why I said agree. In terms of like, yeah, sure. Like Spider-Man villains are stronger, but they're so much less scary.
Yeah, but I'm still taking Batman. Like, yes, the likelihood that you win and live and win the fight is higher with a random Batman person.
But it's still unlikely.
Well, yeah,
You're
but then
losing
also
to Scarecrow.
your chance of getting something absolutely horrendous and horrific also goes up on the Batman side because Joker will do some stuff to you.
Yes.
But I'm still
And
taking
he's
my
so much
chances.
smarter than you, and he's got goons. You don't have goons.
Got goons, dude. Oh,
The only person that's got goons is me when I'm at your mother's house.
okay.
Superman was funnier than Ant-Man.
3, 2, 1. No.
You think Ant-Man does it?
I will continue to glaze Ant-Man as long as I need to.
Yeah, you think
Paul Rudd plus Luis.
Yeah. But I got the van.
I got the van.
But-
Ant-Man just the whole time. The whole time.
Yeah. But you think it's funnier than Superman?
Yes.
God damn.
Yes.
It's terrific.
Yeah, no.
Really?
I don't think it's close.
Really?
It might be close.
Oh, I thought this would be close.
I think it might be close. No, but then you also got... You've got his whole little squad, not just Luis. You got
Dustin Malchan's hilarious.
and the other guy.
T.I.
When he first shows him that he's Ant-Man, and he starts talking about Baba Yaga and David Copperfield, and that movie is hilarious.
All right.
I love it, man. I love it.
Shang-Chi has the greatest fight choreography in the MCU.
3, 2, 1.
I'd say so.
Overall, yeah.
Overall,
there
fight.
are some other scenes, like obviously the Winter Soldier highway fight,
Yep.
that are close, but like the consistency throughout the movie, it's not just like one. It's the bus fight. It's the fight with his sister. It's the dragon fight at the end. It's the fight with his dad. The fight with his dad is unbelievable. The dance fight at the start is unbelievable. I don't understand. Like I at least understand somewhat the point that you don't like the dragon because it's CGI or whatever. But like the dad fight, I like it.
With the rings?
Yeah.
It's too short.
But it's good.
Yeah, but it's too short.
And Mustafar's too long.
Correct. There's a happy medium. That's not crazy to say. But here's my take on it is if we're talking like hand-to-hand, fight-to-fight, when I think of the best hand-to-hand combat scenes in the MCU, if we're not counting something like the individual fights in Civil War, right, during the airplane fight, because there's some really good choreography in that scene. The Harry Potter reboot series is completely unnecessary, and the newest casting proves that.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1. You know I disagree here, but I'm getting close to joining the dark side. That casting is ridiculous. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Warwick Dunn is returning as Professor Flitwick. We are straight up casting the same actors in the same roles now.
There's no way. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand he's
That is great. Like, the Chris Columbus point is a really good point.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same he was like, I thought it was going to be a different thing, but this is the same costumes. Like, what are we doing here? This is the same. The fact that it's still Warwick Dunn, that's crazy to me. You're fact-checking me because you don't believe me? How crazy is that?
like, I understand he's a good Flitwick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like,
And I understand there's not very many smaller actors. Like, I get that. Like, you're not getting Peter Dinklage for Flitwick. I understand, but like, that is crazy to me.
no, like you should be actively avoiding that, because you know the main complaints about this series is that we don't need it because we already have the movies.
Again, I've said since day one, this series loses me the minute they deviate from a book even slightly.
Yeah.
But you've all honestly started to lose me already, which is crazy because I was one of the biggest proponents for this show. But like, casting Flitwick, the same actor Warwick Dunn, who I love, by the way, but like, God, that's a tough pill for me to swallow, man. I'm glad you didn't know about that, because
That's crazy.
I'm on your side closer than I've ever been.
Yeah, man.
Cars 2 deserves a sequel in any capacity, whether it's a series, a show, a special presentation, a movie.
Three, two, one.
Why not?
I know you've got your little cohort of Cars 2 glazers.
I am the captain of the Cars 2 fan club. That's correct.
Is largely considered to be one of the worst Pixar movies, and I don't think enough people care about it.
Do you think TASM 2 deserves a sequel?
I think more people care about TASM 3 and Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man than Finn McMissile. Yes, I do.
Rank these three. You ready?
People loved when Andrew Garfield came back in No Way Home. They're not going to love if
That's wrong.
Holly or whatever the frick shows
Holly
up
Shiftwell.
in Cars 4.
I'll freak out.
Yeah, but if a portal opens and Holly Shiftwell comes out, people aren't going to be screaming.
Speed is the coolest superpower.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the movie Speed. The coolest superpower. What do you mean by cool?
Coolest. Like, you think it's the coolest.
3, 2, 1. It's got to be up there, right? What else is up? Flight?
Fire has so much aura. Lightning has so much aura. Think about Thor arriving on the Rainbow Bridge in Ragnarok. Like, think about how cool that is.
It's cool.
Think about how cool the Human Torch is. He's got fire powers.
I think visually they are cooler. I think Speed, you can do stuff that's better. There's a comic where they're trying to figure out some information, and they're in the Justice Tower or wherever the frick they are, the Justice League. They're in a building, and Flash is doing a Rubik's Cube, and he throws the Rubik's Cube up in the air, leaves, and then catches the Rubik's Cube, and he said, I just went through the entire city, I went through every police file one by one, read every single one, and found the information we needed. That's freaking cool.
That is cool. We should never see a Pixar movie be translated to live action.
Oh, man. Three, two, one.
Never say never.
Exactly.
And
I don't want it.
I think I'd like a Ratatouille. I think a Ratatouille could be fun.
There's some in there that could be fun.
I don't want an Incredibles. I don't want a Toy Story. I don't want any of the big ones, but a Ratatouille could be fun.
What about
Wall-E could be fun.
Brave?
I don't like Brave.
What about Cars? Do it with real cars? Transformers that?
I like that. I like that a lot. I
don't do
want to
that.
see Finn McMissile.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's just, I think that's a popular opinion. I think a lot of people would say never do that. And I'm just saying never say never.
For the majority of them, I would say no, and even the ones that if they decide to do them, I probably won't be too excited, but like, I don't know.
I've been very critical of the Disney live actions. I've never actually seen one in theaters. I've never paid to see one. I think Lilo and Stitch will be my first that I pay a ticket for. The Pirates of the Caribbean movies get worse as they go on.
3, 2, 1.
Agree? Please bestow them with your greatest take of your life.
Yeah, so we talked about this in the car one time. I'm gonna be honest. I need to rewatch them. I haven't seen I've seen like half of the last one.
Cool.
And they all kind of run together. To me.
Yep.
Probably because of this, but I think what they do in the subsequent movies is they they still give you the swashbuckling adventure. Like, you still have the wheel rolling, sword fighting, whatever.
Great scene.
But you just throw in way too much of the supernatural stuff.
Yes.
To the point where, like, it becomes confusing and overbearing.
And bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, they leaned, they saw the success of the first movie, and they said, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Right.
This is going to be a supernatural franchise.
Yeah.
And you really needed to not lean into the supernatural that much, that quickly. You go from ghost pirates,
Right.
pretty simple supernatural concept,
Yeah.
to giant kraken controlled by Squid Man.
Right.
Former pirate, cannot step on land. And now the witch doctor from that movie is now the goddess of the sea in the very next movie.
Yeah.
Like,
and Davy Jones' heart controls that, and Will Turner stabs that, so he's the new thing, and he can only see what's her face every 7 years, and his dad is still alive, but like a part of this boat squid person. And also, guess what? Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, dies, and he licks a rock and throws it, and it's a crab, and they bring him back to life.
The way they bring him back to life is flipping over the boat.
Yeah.
You remember they're running back and forth? And then, at the same time, we're also fighting Great Britain at the height of their power.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too much. Too much of that. Makes it overbearing and just like confusing, where I guess we're just like, everyone's just going to call us an idiot after this episode because we're confused by pirates and we're confused by Agatha. We just think it's too muddled.
I don't think it's like confusing. I understand all of the lore in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I think it's bad and it hurts the movie.
That's why I should probably watch it again, because it's been so long. But like, I remember watching it the first time and being like, so who's dead? Why aren't they together? Who can't be on land? Why is Johnny Depp in this white sand place? We're getting him back because how do we know how to get him back? Like,
he was eaten by a giant tentacle octopus monster. How is he alive?
Yeah.
It's so much.
And then you throw in the swashbuckling stuff, and it's like super cool. Love those scenes, but it's like
it becomes less and less and less throughout the series because you're spending more and more time explaining the lore that is muddling the movie. That is the take.
Correct.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
That in the first movie, let's think about it. The first movie, you get
the coins.
Yeah, exactly. But like in the first movie, I'm talking like fun action sequences.
Right, yeah.
His
escape.
He gets the escape. You almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Then you get the sword fight
in the
thing
blacksmith
with
Will Turner.
Orlando Bloom.
Yep.
And then you get him the breaking out. You get the terrorizing of the city.
Yep.
At night, and that's your first hint of the curse.
Right.
And then but there's so many great fun action sequences.
You get him taking their boat.
Taking
That's got to be
boat
the
is
best
fun.
pirate of all time.
So much fun.
You get what was the other like big one that's later?
There's the fight in the cave with the coins and everything. That's super fun. There's so many. There's the great sequence of Elizabeth hiding. Hello, puppet.
Yes.
Like there's so many great scenes and sequences like
they go
that.
to Barbados or wherever the frick and get his pirate crew.
Yep.
And he just wants his ship back.
And you have the scene where they're on the island and she gets him drunk and then she burns the rum to get the signal. And there's just creative, fun stuff like that. And yes, you get the awesome shot of them walking on the seafloor because they're immortal, so they can't die. Awesome. That's so fucking cool.
And the reveal of them is cool. But like
Also cool.
It's simple. It's
and I
Ghost
love
Pirates.
that he takes the coin so that he can't die. Awesome.
Yeah.
All of that is cool. But then immediately the next one, you introduce Bootstrap Bill, all of these like characters. Davy Jones, he's got a key, he's got a heart, you got to stab the heart. Okay, they put it in the jar of dirt. Norrington's got the heart, he brings it to the East India Trading Company. You got fucking yes, the wheel scene is cool, and there are some Flying Dutchman scenes that are cool, and there are the Kraken scenes where they pick up the hat and they hear the whale and they're like, and then the Kraken destroys those scenes are cool. But there's too much of the witch doctor and
And the
Barbossa's back, and
why is the monkey undead?
the monkey's undead.
Yeah, I get it. I just think the balance is really good in the first one, and then it tilts one way that makes it not as good in my opinion.
Immediately.
Yeah.
By the third, I think the second one is the second best one. By the third one, like, they literally made the witch doctor lady the goddess of the sea, and she's got this relationship with Davy Jones, and what?
Yeah. They're still fun. I need
100%.
I need to watch them again. And the first one we give like a 9, 10 out of 10. Like, it's amazing.
It might be a 10 out of 10 for me. It is so good.
That's just something that we were in the car and talked about one time, and we both agreed on. It was just like too much supernatural
I
stuff.
literally did I not turn to you. I said, this is your best take of all time. I was like, we're going to fit this into the show as soon as possible. Sony is the worst run movie studio in the world.
3, 2, 1. I can see why you're saying that.
Unfortunately. We love Sony.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No Way Home, Spider-Verse. K-pop Demon Hunters. They make great stuff.
Yeah, but then they freaking sell it. I understand. I had this conversation with a friend.
Yeah.
Sony originally made K-pop Demon Hunters and then sold it to Netflix.
Correct, because they didn't think it would do well.
Correct.
They lost $80 million on that sale.
Correct. And then obviously it is...
It's the biggest movie Netflix has ever had. When it re-released in theaters, it made $20 million.
Correct. I don't think Sony is necessarily wrong. I think if that movie was released in theaters, I do not think it would have the hype that it does now. And I think the fact that it came out on streaming first and then went to theaters as opposed to the other way around really helps the movie.
So you think it could have Transformers 1?
Correct. I think if Transformers, like, yes, because on paper it doesn't seem like I wouldn't have... Like,
the only reason I watched it is because everybody told me it's amazing.
Right, and I think more people were able to say that because it was on Netflix. I don't think all of us would have gone to the theater to see a random Sony movie about people singing songs while killing demons. The trailers looked good, but I don't think they would have looked good, but I don't think they were good enough to create the hype that it's gotten now. I think the result of this movie's position in the social framework and how well it did is very indicative of the way we received it. I think it could have been completely different if Sony released it as a normal movie in theaters. I'm not sure that's what would have happened, but now I'm thinking about like every movie ever. What if it was like, what if Elemental or something was released on streaming first, or was sold to a different company and then released? Would society accept it differently or hate it more or something?
That's a very interesting point, Andrew. Very interesting. I like that a lot.
So, it's easy to say, like, Sony, yeah, that was the dumbest thing to ever do. But at the same time, I think things might have been a lot different if Sony released it.
That's interesting.
Just a thought.
Jaws is the greatest movie ever made.
3, 2, 1.
Not going to say that, but...
It's great.
The re-release in theaters was just...
It's so good.
10 out of 10. One of the best movies ever made.
The shark is so scary. I love it. The first, obviously Spielberg does a great job of not showing it, right? And creating that suspense. You don't really see it until, the fourth kill. But when you finally see it, for just, 2 seconds... Because you haven't seen it, you've seen its fin, you've seen the results of what it's done, you've seen the body, you've seen the blood, and then it's in the pond with the kid. And you just see its eyes in the top half of it for 2 seconds as it comes up and then goes down again. And we're watching horror movies where kids are ripping grandmas apart and people are banging their heads on ceilings and floating in the air, and we've got xenomorphs and all this stuff. But a 2-second side angle of half a shark got me just as much. It's a great movie. I love the character. I love the 3 guys on the boat.
They're incredible.
When the ocean guy from the scientist guy from the institute or whatever, I can't remember his name. Mm-hmm. When he shows up, he's a great breath of fresh air. He brings some comedy. And the way the police officer, the shark hunter, and the scientist guy are playing off of each other is so great on the orca.
It's one of the best movies of all time.
And I'm not a shark guy. I mean, I am a shark guy because of how much they scare me. So it was really fun seeing it on the big screen.
just like the little things, I was sitting there and like the opening scene is great, right? And then the scene after that is great and whatever. But then you find the girl's body and whatever. And just when he's doing the coroner report and it just zooms in on SHARK attack. Like, it's just like, that's filmmaking. Like, and I've been getting filmmaking now. When I have a conversation with you, it's not like blocked. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, filmmaking is just zoom in on the face when I say something, zoom in on your face when you say something. It's very much how the podcast works.
Yeah.
Like if you see a clip of ours on TikTok, it's back and forth. It's not blocking. Every scene is blocked properly in Jaws, where you're in the Orca and they're having the conversation about the USS Indianapolis, which brilliant to make that Quince origin. That is just phenomenal. And that monologue is one of the greatest monologues in cinema history. But it's a wide lens of all three of them in the Orca just having the conversation. And then you do the zoom ins. You do not when the guys are talking, but when they're having reactions, so you understand how they're feeling. You do the zoom ins, the close ups. It just
There is one scene that I took a beat to be like, oh, this is so much better than just like what a normal movie would do. Similar to what you're saying with the blocking and just the scene being better than it needs to be. It could just be basic. When he gets the first phone call of the shark attack, he's in his house. He picks up the wrong phone, then he picks up the right phone, and he's talking. And in the background, you have his family doing something. His kid cut his hand on the swing that he wasn't supposed to be on, and his wife's helping him do the thing. And like in a normal movie, you would just have him. It would just be him taking the phone call. But like you're getting the atmosphere of his family and how he cares about his family, and that the mom's a good mom, and that they care about each other. And like they're talking over him, so it's like kind of dual dialogue going on at the same time. But it was just more interesting and better made than. I was like, any movie this year would just have him just standing there being like, oh, shark attack? I'll be right there.
It makes the world feel lived in.
Yeah. It was great. The blocking of it. Because it filled the screen. It filled the emotion of the scene. It filled the scene with more dialogue, more meaning than just him taking a phone call. Now, it meant multiple things.
Peak.
Obviously, this is like basic good filmmaking. You know what I mean? But we want to point it out.
Peak.
Yeah.
Like, I walked out of it being like, oh, maybe I do like that more than Jurassic Park, which I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
But Jaws is just so good. It's probably, I might need to move it up on my Spielberg list. I think I had it. I am a morning shower person. This is a statement for yourself.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
So, I say agree because I got the hair. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you. Does this mean you shower in the morning as opposed to at night?
I really just shower whenever I feel like I need to. Like, and that's normally in the morning because like I'm getting ready for the day. And like if I'm filming or doing something, I got, my hair gets all poofy now because of the perm if I sleep on it and don't shower. Mm-hmm. But also like I get up and go work out in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I shower when I get back from that. Mm-hmm. So I don't normally like shower unless I've had a long day and I need to. I don't normally shower at night and then go to sleep with like wet hair. That's just kind of what it is. I
think people that don't shower at night are disgusting.
Interesting.
Like if you're one of those people
an interesting thing
that you're like, I've had a long day, I'm getting into bed, and then you shower in the morning, you're gross. What's the point of cleaning your sheets? You are dirtying them every night.
Yeah, well,
that's disgusting.
I don't think it's disgusting.
I do.
I think you're.
I don't think you should get into bed unless you freshly showered. I don't get into my bed unless I've showered.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, if I had a day where like I didn't go out or get sweaty or like dirty or gross, yeah, that doesn't bother me.
You should shower.
Nah.
Gross.
Nah. You wear socks to bed, so I don't freaking.
I don't wear socks to bed.
No, you're disgusting.
I completely nude. You nude when you sleep?
Depends.
Fair.
If your mom's there.
Nice.